Hi, welcome to the second edition of Defeating Weekly. I'm Craig Olson. This week's topic is the idea of 1%. This concept was taken from James Clear's book Atomic Habits, which is a book that my wife and I spent a lot of time going through and discussing over the last few years, and have made it a goal of ours to kind of rework through it again this year and see if we can pull out some other key topics. But today specifically is the idea of this 1%. And so often when we're thinking about gains and what we want to accomplish, we think of wanting super big gains, and we want them quickly and expect them quickly. And when they don't happen, we get disappointed, discouraged, we give up, we decide there's something wrong with us if we're not meeting those goals as quickly as we can. However, James comes up with this idea of 1%, that your goal should always be to improve 1%, just 1%. And each time you do that, if you continue to increase 1%, you're going to start seeing those significant gains. It becomes easier to focus on the positives and strive to meet your goals. And even though they may seem small and insignificant over the course of time, they add up rather quickly. For instance, if we think about weightlifting, as that's something that is a goal that I am working on each year, is the idea of weightlifting and thinking about bench press. So let's say I start the year at 100 pounds and my goal is to improve 1% every week. So 1% of 100 is 1 pound. So if I think about that and I increase 1 pound every week over the course of the year, that's ends up being about a 50-pound increase in my bench press, which, if we think about that going back, that is 1.5 times what I started at, which is a very substantial improvement and something that is very noticeable. So while the 1% in the moment doesn't feel like a lot, if you continue to improve 1% every time, you're getting better and better and better, and eventually you're going to reach that goal. So thinking about this excitement level you can get from this when you're looking back on it, not focusing so much on those big gains right away, but noticing I am improving, I am slowly improving, and being able to all of a sudden look back and be like, yeah, I did that, I completed a lot, is a very successful feeling, and you are going to be very accomplished in whatever you're striving for. The biggest thing at the end is, with this idea of 1%, there's also this greater opportunity for celebrations along the way. So when you're going through these goal setting and striving towards your goals, try and find ways to just improve at least 1% and celebrate when you get that, and it'll become a lot better chance of improving and being more successful.